good morning. So today let's again start our session after a long break. So we were continuing with the ecosystem chapter. So just rewind or whatever we have studied earlier. So what is ecosystem actually? It is the interaction between living and non-living organisms. Okay. When living we know like plants, animals, human beings, then microorganisms, and non-living substances means which include temperature, water, soil, topography, etc. All these interact together to form the ecosystem. Now, this ecosystem was first studied by, or it was first termed by Arthur Tansley. We have already known about it. Then types of ecosystem we have came across it. Different types like artificial, natural ecosystem, large ecosystem, small ecosystem, then pond ecosystem, everything we have came across it. Okay, now components of ecosystem, there are two type of component, biotic and abiotic, that means living and non-living components. Now biotic components include the producer, decomposers, consumers. Okay, producers means the green plants, consumers that means which feed on the green plants, and decomposers the microorganisms. Abiotic factors include those which do not have life, that is water, air, light, soil, topography, pH, etc. etc. Now structure of ecosystem. Now we come across the main thing, today's topic is structure, basic thing. Structure of ecosystem means there are four different types of structure. Basically structure means the components, the biotic and abiotic system, and here there are five different types of main subheadings under structure. First is the species composition. Species composition means the different type of species that are present in the ecosystem. That is, what type of plants are there, what type of animals are present there, what is the physical, environmental, climatic conditions. All these include the species composition. Next is stratification. Now, stratification means there are different stratas formed. Okay. Now, suppose we consider a forest ecosystem. Then what happened? Okay, this diagram is very small. You won't be able to see it. Now, large trees. Okay, with large tall canopies. Then some trees under them. Okay, below that height. Then shrubs, herbs, grass, algae-like plants. So all these form different strata in a particular forest area. So that is known as stratification. That means in a particular ecosystem we will find different stratas of living organisms. Next is trophic structure. Trophic structure means the different type of trophic levels that will be find. That means the producers which form the primary trophic level or first trophic level. Consumers like herbivores, second trophic level, carnivores, third trophic level, decomposers, all those come under the trophic structure. Then is the standing crop. Standing crop means the total number of living organisms present per unit area in an ecosystem. Okay, and if it is the non-living substances, that means the inorganic substances that are present in a ecosystem per unit area, then we call it a standing state. Okay, if it is living, it is standing crop, and if it is non-living, then it is the standing state. Now next we come to the functions of ecosystem. Now what is ecosystem function? Now see, when we study about ecosystem, we are studying the living and non-living substances. That means all will interact and will have particular functions. What is the function? There are basically four different functions in the ecosystem. One is productivity, other is decomposition, energy flow, and nutrient cycle. So we will go one by one. So first today let's go to the productivity. Productivity means the total number of energy or amount of energy containing organic mass that is produced, organic matter that is produced by the plants, that is called productivity, or organism is called productivity. Now it is calculated by gram per meter square per year if it is calculated in case terms of weight, and if it is or it can be calculated by there should be energy. Okay, kilocalorie per meter square per year if it is in case of energy. Now productivity can be again subdivided into primary productivity and secondary productivity. Primary productivity means that particular type of productivity that is produced by the producers, green plants. Okay, during photosynthesis. Now, so when during photosynthesis they will produce the organic energy rich organic matter, so that is called the primary productivity, and which is available to other organisms of the ecosystem. Now, primary productivity is again subdivided into gross primary productivity and net primary productivity. That means the total amount of energy that is produced, that is called a gross, and that particular amount which is stored in the organism, that means how much it is produced, a part will be used up, a part will be consumed, only a particular part is stored. So that particular part stored is known as a net primary productivity. And there is a formula, NPP is equal to GPP minus R, where R is the respiration rate, and during respiration also some amount of organic matter is being consumed. So this is the basic formula for calculation of productivity. Now, secondary productivity means that particular amount of energy rich organic matter that is available to the next trophic level. That means the plants are producing, that is the primary productivity. After plants, the herbivores will consume the plant. That means that particular amount of energy rich food will be converted to or will be given to the herbivores. Then those herbivores are eaten by the carnivores, so they will be transferred to the next trophic level. So that is known as the secondary productivity. Okay. Now, if we consider the productivity level, after we have gone through the productivity part, everything, now we can see through a graphical representation the different types of productivities, where it is maximum, where it is less. Now, maximum productivity is seen in case of coral reef. Now, if we place a graph, in one side we are placing the productivity, other side the respiration rate, then we will see the maximum amount of productivity is seen in case of the coral reefs, and least amount, minimum, is shown in the deserts. Okay, so this is all about today's class. You go through this properly. Okay. Now, these definitions, the structure of ecosystem, these are already covered in the earlier classes. So today's main thing is structure: species, stratification, trophic level, trophic structure, standing crop, standing stream. These three functions: productivity, decomposition, energy flow, nutrient cycle. Now, today we are only starting productivity. Okay, these definitions are important. Okay. Then productivity, total amount of energy rich organic matter that is produced. Those produced by green plant is primary productivity, that is available to the carnivores or herbivores. Trophic level, next trophic level is the secondary primary productivity. So all is, I think it is clear to you all. Still, go through the books, study them properly so that no problem occurs.